Hello, everybody. Elisa's here, and today we're talking about late antiquity. But what is exactly late antiquity? So, late antiquity is a historical period that begins with the assassination of Severus Alexander in 235, and therefore the end of the Severian dynasty, and finishes with the last attempt to restore the Western Roman Empire, organized by Justinian. Today, we're talking about the first part of this period, analyzing the military anarchy, the barbarians, and the crisis of the 3rd century. So, following the assassination of Severian Alexander in 235, Maximinus the Trajan ascended to the throne. Despite his humble origins as the son of a farmer and just a mere soldier, Maximinus employed his military prowess to attain imperial power. However, his reign was short-lived as he was assassinated after only 3 years, ushering in a period of military anarchy. This era earned its name due to the rapid succession of over 30 emperors within 50 years, all proclaimed by the army. Although these soldiers emperors were criticized by contemporary Roman historians for their lack of education, their military acumen was crucial in addressing the empire's challenges at the time. Another important emperor is Valerian, who became emperor in 253, and he engaged in a conflict with the Persians. During his reign, a new Persian dynasty that ascended to the Parthian throne sought to expand its territory, leading to incursions into regions of the Roman Empire such as Antioch and Cappadocia. Despite Valerian's successful campaigns, his forces were decimated by a plague, and he was eventually captured by the Persian king, possibly dying in captivity. His son Gallienus succeeded him amidst certain turmoil, witnessing the establishment of independent realms like the Gallic Empire under Postumus and the Palmyrene Empire under Odenathus. However, Gallienus initiated military reforms that laid the groundwork for the empire's resurgence. Subsequent emperors, often referred to as the Illyrian emperors due to their origin in Illyria, contributed to the empire's revival. Claudius II defeated the Goths, while Aurelian reclaimed control over Palmyra and Gaul and expelled barbarian invaders from the Padan plain. Aurelian is also credited with the construction of the Aurelian Walls around Rome, which remain standing today. Following his assassination, a period of instability ensued until Diocletian's ascension to power, marking the end of military anarchy, but we're going to talk about him in another video. So, now we're talking about the barbarians. The barbarians were semi-nomadic people who lived outside their Roman borders. They were consistently viewed unfavorably by the Romans, who considered them culturally inferior for various reasons. One of these reasons is that they were not a single population, but rather a collection of small populations and tribes that claimed common ancestry. Their society had a simple structure. Families governed themselves. The monarchy was elective rather than hereditary. Kings were chosen only in times of emergency, such as impending war or the need to migrate. Once appointed, the king remained in power until death. The army consisted of all able bodied men without hierarchical subdivisions. However, as they began to raid the empire, a warrior aristocracy emerged, and the best spoils of war belonged to them. Most significantly, they were regarded as such because of their oral culture. Despite having a writing system, the runes, they primarily used writing for magical purposes, such as painting their bodies before battle or during rituals. The most prominent barbarian populations included the Goths, who originated in Sweden and migrated to the Black Sea region in the 3rd century, eventually splitting into the Visigoths and the Ostrogoths. In the Western Europe, various tribes united as the Alemanni, meaning all the men, and the Franks, likely meaning the braves. The last part of this vision is about the crisis that took place in the 3rd century. We're talking about the economic one, but we also talked about the political one with the military anarchy before. Its primary causes include the cessation of conquest wars and escalating military expenditures. With the army transitioning to a defensive role, it became a significant drain on the state budget, consuming 60% of its resources. Consequently, citizens of the Italian peninsula were burdened with military taxation previously unheard of. Furthermore, the scarcity of gold and silver used in coinage led to inflation, prompting many resort to subsistence farming. How we can see in the picture, Nero's denarius had 90% of silver, meanwhile Aurelian's one only 4%. This economic downturn favored landowners who acquired land from struggling small farmers in exchange for labor, effectively rendering them slaves. So, this is for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!